Stop scrolling because what just went down in the Zeus universe has set fans into an absolute frenzy. Alliances are falling apart, and secrets are exploding like gasoline on an open flame. Fania just shocked the world, live on Instagram, in front of a jaw-dropping audience of over 86,000. She didn't hold back. She called Big Lex a puppet, not once, not twice, but 7 times. And that wasn't even the end of it. She claimed Lex is being manipulated like a remote-controlled toy by another castmate. Nobody expected that. Absolutely not. But that's only the start. Chrisean Rock's past just came roaring back in the worst way imaginable. A mysterious court doc, allegedly dating back to 2019, has suddenly resurfaced, and it could totally wreck her place on Zeus. Fans are in disbelief. Producers are silent. Chrissy, she's already wiping tweets. Then, Tavii dropped a bomb on Elsie, the kind of accusation that can end a career, blacklist you from the network, and possibly even trigger legal heat. This isn't your usual Zeus mess. This is war. And yes, the receipts are rolling in. Let's unpack the wreckage before someone ends up blackballed for life. If you thought the Zeus network had maxed out on chaos, buckle up, it's just getting started. This storm's been brewing quietly, and now it's erupting, threatening careers, contracts, and friendships across every corner of the franchise. Let's rewind. This wasn't out of nowhere. This was destiny. Fania versus Big Lex. Their feud isn't new. It first sparked during the Baddies South reunion, when Fania accused Lex of playing to the cameras instead of keeping it real. You remember that viral line? Fania, you only bold when the mic's on. Lex, you only loud when security's closed. It was funny to fans, but insiders say things turned serious. D-Miz flew. Words were exchanged. Producers allegedly stepped in to calm it down. But this week, Fania went live and aired everything. She's a puppet. Y'all don't even know Lex hasn't made her own decisions since December. She's got a handler now. She didn't name names, but fans instantly started pointing fingers at a powerful castmate, suspected of controlling Lex's image, and moves behind the curtain. Then comes Chrisean Rock, who's now facing fallout from her own past. Just as she teased a Zeus return, a sealed court record from 2019 mysteriously popped up on Reddit. The doc hints at a public altercation involving damage, an object being thrown, and most damning, a minor being present. No charges are confirmed, but the city and date line up eerily with Rock's known timeline. Her reaction: a single tweet, "Y'all digging up dirt, but I already buried that body." Then she deleted it. Now fans are torn. Is this a smear job to keep Rock off the air, or is the network quietly cutting ties? Producers are saying nothing. Her team, radio silence. And it doesn't stop there. Tavii just lit up Instagram with a cryptic story tagging Elsie. "Tell them what you really did in Miami." That one line sent the internet into a spiral. D-Miz flooded in, accusing Elsie of stealing from a fellow cast member's purse, faking fights for screen time, and even worse, allegedly deeming underage fans while pretending to be a Zeus recruiter. Again, these are allegations, not confirmed, but the timing. Wild. Why now? Why all this in the same week? Fans are noticing a disturbing pattern. Lex is being puppeteered. Chrisean is being exposed. Elsie is being burned. A viral TikTok nailed the vibe. This isn't drama. This is a power play. People are whispering about a possible mole inside Zeus, someone leaking private info, shaping narratives, and pulling strings to wipe out old faces and usher in new ones. And just when it couldn't get worse, it did. A 47-second voicemail leaked. Not just any voicemail. It allegedly captures Big Lex speaking with a Zeus producer, and it hints at something darker. Keep dragging Fania. She's being tested. So here's where it goes from wild to absolutely twisted. Christian's already walking on eggshells, and producers were caught saying that if Tavii makes noise again, they'll just swap her for Elsie. No hesitation. Wait, what? That wasn't a feud. It was a setup. Even worse, the voice on the leaked call sounds exactly like the same person fans believe has been managing Big Lex's polished public persona. Suddenly, the strings are showing. Big Lex wasn't just snapping back, she was being fed lines. Once the voicemail hit the internet, fans wasted no time. They pulled old interviews, IG lives, and captions, and what they found was chilling. Line after line. Word-for-word matches with Zeus PR press releases. A leaked DM thread between Lex and a fellow cast member even revealed coaching instructions. Make it look like she's bitter. Push the washed-up angle. That DM was sent 1 hour before Lex's now infamous live, where she called Fania expired milk with an attitude. Fania's clapback, a story post that read, "So now I'm fighting a PR team. And a puppet. Cute, but that sealed doc around Chrisean." Turns out it wasn't so sealed after all. An anonymous account dropped a high-res image of the full 2019 court document, not just summaries. And inside, mentions of a restraining order breach. A brawl at a party involving a Zeus-affiliated stylist named Andy. And a child witness related to the alleged victims. Now it's no longer rumor. It's real, and it's everywhere. One blog even ran the headline, "Chrisean cover-up. Did Zeus bury her past for ratings?" Her fan base, the Rock Nation, is divided. Some say she was young, she's grown, let it go. Others, if Zeus covered this up, they all need to be held accountable. Meanwhile, Chrisean hasn't said a word since. As for Tavii, she dropped proof. A video holding 2 receipts, a 2021 Miami hotel incident report, and a DM from an underage fan saying Elsie offered them a casting spot if they sent selfies. The internet exploded. If this is true, she's done. This isn't clout chasing, this is predatory. Elsie fired back with one tweet. "Lies travel fast, but my lawyer's faster." Tavii answered, "Let's take it to court then. I'm ready." And now fans are digging. Rumors of past complaints about Elsie are circulating like wildfire. Then came a twist. No one predicted a sabotaged casting. A leaked screen recording from Zeus casting agents shows that Fania was originally slated for 2 other shows, including a One Mo Chance reboot. But mysteriously, a flag was placed on her profile, reading, "Unstable on set. Possible liability. Who added it, not casting?" A producer told blogs. "That note didn't come from us." Insiders believe it was slipped in after Fania clashed with Lex on set last season, which raises the question, was someone trying to ice her out? Lex, her PR team, a Zeus exec. It doesn't even matter now because it's blowing up. Even Zeus staff are turning on each other. A former production assistant posted from a burner account. "We've been trying to tell y'all. Lex isn't the puppet, she's the poster child for someone else's plan." Fania was blackballed. Chrisean's dirt was sealed to sell shows. And Tavii, she's the only one who dared to speak. This isn't cast beef anymore, this is mutiny. Fans are now demanding a full Zeus HR investigation, an official exec statement, and a reunion episode where cast members can bring their own receipts. But just when it felt like things couldn't go any deeper, a known media blog teased what's next. A leaked group chat. The chat allegedly includes Big Lex, her handler, and 2 Zeus producers plotting to get Fania kicked off the show permanently. One line in particular, "Make her look crazy, then drop her." That group chat, it leaked, and what's in it could destroy reputations, expose a real conspiracy, and possibly get a Zeus producer fired. Posted by the notorious blog Reality Throat. The latest leak sent the internet into meltdown. Screenshots from a WhatsApp group titled Zeus Queen Strategy show alleged coordination between Big Lex, a verified Zeus producer, a PR agent linked to a Zeus sponsor, and someone labeled handler, widely believed to be Lex's manager. What were they planning? A full-blown smear campaign against Fania. One message from handler read, "Fine's doing too much on live. We need to break her down before she becomes sympathetic." Then the verified producer chimed in, "Lex, go live. This week say she's stalking you. Cry if you have to." Lex replied with a simple emoji. That was all it took. #justice for Fi erupted almost instantly. Within hours, the hashtag was trending, and Fania's fanbase nearly doubled overnight. Editors flooded timelines with glow-ups and underdog tributes, showing how Lex's interviews mirrored the leaked messages. One tweet that went viral, "Lex's whole career handed to her by a handler, and y'all thought Fania was the problem." Another, "This is PR manipulation 101, and it's disgusting." Just when everyone was locked into the Lexfia drama, Chrisean made her move. Her legal team dropped an open letter to Zeus. The message was clear: our client is being maliciously targeted with sealed, outdated, and legally irrelevant documents. Continued use of this for slander or ratings will lead to litigation. Then came the kicker: if Zeus weaponizes her past, we are prepared to release internal footage and communications exposing cast behavior the network has ignored. Translation: Chrisean's not just defending herself, she's ready to take everyone down with her. Fans dubbed it the beginning of Zeus leak season. Meanwhile, Elsie went completely dark, deleted every account. But then, out of nowhere, her sister, a smaller influencer, went live and dropped this. Y'all want the truth. I begged my sister to stop chasing Zeus clout. She told me herself, if I gotta lie and fake cry to get camera time, I'll do it. Boom. The live ended, abruptly, but not before screen recordings went viral. Any comeback for Elsie? Looks dead on arrival. Now so. But TikTok detectives. Already working overtime. They found Chrisean quietly unfollowed Lex. Then she liked a few comments calling Fania a scapegoat. Coincidence? Fans say no chance. Tavii x Fania, the alliance nobody saw coming in a digital age where attention spans are short and surprises are rare. Tavii and Fania managed to shatter the internet with a move no one could have predicted. Out of nowhere, no promo, no cryptic tweets, no leaks. The two firebrands appeared together on a surprise Instagram Live, instantly igniting a cultural wildfire. They didn't say much. But what they did say, it hit like a bomb. Instant detonation. Fania, the ever-defiant, stared straight into the camera and dropped the first grenade. When they thought they broke us, we linked up. Then came Tavii.com, but loaded like a vault. I got more than receipts. I got contracts, emails, and a witness. And if that wasn't enough to set timelines ablaze, Fania leaned in with a chilling mic drop. You can try to cancel me, but I signed my own name. I don't answer to no handler. With that, a new tag began trending at light speed. Tavii, a portmanteau of Fania and Tavii that now symbolizes resistance, revenge, and rebirth. The fans were quick to claim it. Tavii wasn't just a duo. It was a declaration. For years, the industry tried to pit them against each other. Whisper campaigns, fake leaks, and anonymous sources had painted the two as rivals divas who couldn't share a spotlight. But the truth was clearly something else entirely. Behind the scenes, while the public believed the narrative, Tavii and Fania were forging something much more powerful, an alliance. If this live was any indication, they're not just linking up for clout, they're uniting for warfare, and they're coming for the very systems that tried to bury them. The real queens just teamed up, one fan tweeted. They're coming for the whole machine. Another posted, #FAVI is giving, I don't need your table, I built my own. Industry insiders are already scrambling. Theories are flying. What contracts does Tavii have? Who's the witness? And what exactly is the machine that Fania is talking about dismantling? Everyone has guesses. A label, a PR syndicate, an entire management network. Whatever it is, the duo clearly feels betrayed, underestimated, and ready to burn bridges behind them. Even without a full drop, the Tavii announcement has shifted the energy in the culture. Music blogs are speculating a joint EP, possibly titled Unscripted, while others suggest a tell-all interview or documentary, whatever the format. One thing is clear, these two are in full control of their narratives now. From underdogs to under fire, and now to unstoppable. Lex tries to regain control, but fumbles the next morning. Big Lex went live, tired, snappy, clearly spiraling, ChatGPT said. She thought she ate, but she dropped the whole plate. It was supposed to be a clapback, bold, unapologetic, and bulletproof. But instead, it turned into one of the most disastrous lives in recent memory. The unnamed speaker, whose arrogance once commanded attention, found herself completely outmatched by the force of #FAVI and the receipts starting to surface. She logged on with fire in her voice. Y'all believing blogs and fake messages. Fia been obsessed with me, Tavii. Don't even start. Chrisean, let her hide. The tone was defensive. The energy was deflective. And the internet wasn't having it. From the start, viewers sensed the panic. She came in swinging, but the blows didn't land. Instead of taking accountability or offering clarity, she launched accusations and vague jabs, the kind of talk that used to stir fan wars, but now only raised eyebrows. What made things worse? She never denied the actual issue, the group chat leak. The screenshots had already been making rounds, with messages that painted her in a manipulative and calculating light. Mentions of Tavii, Fania, and even Chrisean circulated, and while her live was clearly meant to control the narrative, it only poured gas on the fire. She danced around every direct question in the comments, and when asked point-blank about Chrisean, she froze, dodged, changed the subject, and then silence. She ended the live after just 9 minutes, a sharp contrast to the hour-long chaos people were expecting. No closing statement, no real answers, just a blank stare, a stuttered sentence, and a forced goodbye. The dragging was immediate and brutal. On X, formerly Twitter, one viral comment sealed her fate. She thought she ate, but she dropped the whole plate. Another read, you can't spin a story when the receipts are digital and public. Fans and even former supporters began pulling clips from her past lives, interviews, and tweets, pointing out inconsistencies. Even neutral observers admitted the optics were bad. It didn't help that just days before, Tavii and Fania had delivered a masterclass in restraint, unity, and controlled exposure. This wasn't just a bad PR moment. It was a public unraveling. Meanwhile, #FAVI continues to surge. Their silence, since their explosive live only amplifies the pressure, because now, everyone's waiting to see what they'll drop next. A song, a docuseries, legal receipts. And as for the one who tried to flip the script, the internet already moved on, and left her holding the plate she broke. The Lex playbook leak, real or staged? Just when things settled for half a second, another leak. This time, a supposed PR playbook for Lex, allegedly distributed to producers and reps. It included talking points to frame Fania as unstable sample phrasing for interviews. What? To say if the clips go viral, 3 screenshots leaked, and fans immediately recognized Lex using those exact phrases in past lives and interviews. The internet exploded. So she really is the puppet, Fania said she was. This isn't drama. This is media control. One Reddit user summed it up. Someone at Zeus is going down. The nuclear twist. Surveillance video. Then came the twist that blew the roof off. A surveillance clip surfaced from a private Metagreed industry event held 3 weeks ago. It was meant to be off-record. In the video, a Zeus producer, known only as D.I., is caught talking to a mystery woman believed to be a PR strategist. Tavii's going to flip finest, desperate. Lex will say whatever we tell her. We leak a little, the fans eat it, the ratings do the rest. Dead silence. This wasn't a feud. This was a script. Fania wasn't just the underdog. She was sacrificed. A source close to her confirmed. They told her she was the next face. Meanwhile, they were building Lex as the savior the whole time. New hashtag. They used FIA Christian's backup account gets hacked in because it wasn't chaotic enough. A burner account tied to Chrisean's backup Instagram got hacked. Leaked DMIs show her warning Fania weeks ago. Be careful. They spinning you. Same way they did me with Blue. Another line, if you dip loud. Don't let them control your exit. So Chrisean knew. She wasn't silent out of guilt. She was watching the setup unfold, because it already happened to her. Fans were shook. Fania's out, but not empty-handed. And now, the final twist, Fania posted just one sentence to her IG story. I walked away but not empty-handed. In the background, a blurry image of what looked like a contract folder. Fans believe it's a cast agreement, or a leaked episode outline. And she's not bluffing. A source says Fania and Tavii are now working with a third-party studio to release a full uncensored docuseries, Puppets and Puppeteers. The untold truth about reality TV, allegedly. The teaser drops this weekend. Final shot, the reunion teaser. Just as fans were catching their breath, Zeus posted the official reunion teaser. The last frame. Fania walking off set, Tavii screaming she's a liar. Lex lunging security, dragging people apart. Take producer's voice yelling, cut the feed. Now then, black screen. Final section. Chaos, reunion PT.1, this Sunday. Salute. The storm has landed, and it's just the beginning. This cliffhanger. It's not just TV anymore. It's a reckoning. Because the fans aren't just watching, they're choosing sides, dropping in comment sections, and turning this into a full-blown movement. What did we just witness? Leaked voicemails, cervical footage, scripted feuds, PR puppets, producers caught red-handed, cast members flipping alliances in real time, and a reunion about to turn the whole set into a shiz the curtain. Ripped off. Now we see Zeus for what it really is, a stage of betrayal, manipulation, and reality TV warfare dressed as entertainment. But now we want your take. Let it rip in the comments. Do you believe Big Lex was truly a puppet, or did she know the whole time? Is Chrisean the only one who's been quiet because she knew the whole playbook? Should Fania drop the contract receipts and fully expose Zeus in her own docuseries? And who is the real puppet master behind all this chaos? Tag your crew. Rally your side. The war is official. Team Fania, Team Lex, Free Chris, EAN, Burn Zeus, LIKE. If that final twist shook you, subscribe if you want the raw tea. No sugar share if your group chat is already blowing up because next episode, a reunion chair gets thrown, a mystery cast member collapses mid-tapping, gone. A celebrity walks on stage with a laptop full of evidences is on the edge, and the next leak might take the whole network down. See you Sunday. Bring popcorn. But be ready, because the chaos is just getting started. #puppets and puppeteers incoming.